محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. Sayyidina Abu Bakr Raziyallahu Ta'ala an, his chastity that was famous in the time of Jahiliyyah also. And in the time of Jahiliyyah even, he never drank wine and alcoholic drinks. So it means that his nature was naqi and pure nature. And he was a literate man. In that time, ilmul ansab, or science of lineage, that was very famous science. Abu Bakr was considered an authority in this regard. People used to know their own identity through Abu Bakr Raziyallahu Ta'ala an. That my lineage is like this, it is coming where from? So he was taking them to far-flung area. That then from that grandfather, you are going like this. It goes like this. You are connecting this tribe and that grandfather. He was a great poet also. But when he accepted Islam, so he stopped making poetry. He said, when Quran is there, there is no need of any other kalam. Got it? He was a well-known businessman. He was a bazzaz. And who is bazzaz? Bazzaz is the one who is doing businesses of fabrics. So his business was in fabrics and in shawls. His capital in business was 40,000 dirham. So big business. People used to ask him for opinions regarding certain things because he was considered Sa'ibur Rai, that when he gives an opinion, that is the perfect opinion. Also, people in their personal and family problems, they used to consult him, that Abu Bakr, what should I do now? And he used to give them the proper opinion, the proper advice. Not only that, he was such like trustworthy in the whole Arabia, that in case of unintentional murder, when the case was decreed accordingly for blood money, and the person and his people did not have that, so his surety, that was considered proper surety. That when he gave surety for someone, so you are not losing anything. After accepting Islam, mostly he was in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in Ashara Mubashara, these major Sahaba, mostly they were convinced by Abu Bakr Raziyallahu Ta'ala an. Osman, he was his friend. He was convinced by him and he said, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Abdurrahman ibn Auf, Sa'id ibn Zayd, Talha ibn Ubaidillah, Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah, Zubair ibn al-Awwam, all these people, they were his close friends. And later on they got the title of Ashara al-Mubashara, the 10 who were given the glad tidings of Jannah here in this world by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Sayyidina Umar says, Raziyallahu Ta'ala an, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was perfectly happy. From 6 people at the time of his death, Abu Bakr was one of them. And the remaining 5, Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala, he said, was Osman, Saad ibn Abi Waqas, Abdul Rahman ibn Auf, Zubair ibn al-Awwam, and Talha ibn Ubaidillah. Got it? And yes, of course, Rasulullah was happy with Umar as well. But to save himself from istikbar and pride, he didn't mention his own name. A few Sahaba who were slaves and accepted Islam, like Bilal and Khabbab ibn al-Arat, raziyallahu anhum, they accepted Islam and they were getting tortured by their masters. So Abu Bakr raziyallahu ta'ala an, he bought them from their masters and he set them free for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he had his trust in Abu Bakr raziyallahu ta'ala an, and also he was asking his advice in certain occasion, because he was well aware of the tribal culture, the tribe's dealing and treatment, and also how to handle the affairs with the Persian kingdom and Roman kingdom. Yes, so he was a statesman. And that's why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he himself and the Sahaba as well, used to call him Waziru Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And Wazir is the supporter, the helper, the minister. What? The minister, not the on religious side, the Christian minister. And political field, the minister, we call it Wazir Sahab. Yes? We call it what? Like where Hewad house is Wazir Akbar Khan. So Akbar Khan was Wazir. The mantiqa is called what? Wazir Akbar Khan. Yes. And when anything was happening amongst tribes, so Abu Bakr was the trustworthy guys that the Qabail and the tribes used to come to him to resolve their problems. So now the next chapter is acceptance of Islam. That how Abu Bakr accepted Islam. In Sirah we had mentioned that the first one who believed in the message of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that was his wife Sayyidah Khadija raziyallahu ta'ala anha, and his liberated slave and adopted son Zayd ibn Harisa, and Ali ibn Abi Talib, a 12 years old boy who used to be in the care of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his first cousin. But outside his house, the first one who accepted Islam, that was Abu Bakr raziyallahu ta'ala an. When Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told them that Abu Bakr, the angel Jibreel came to me. He gave me the message from Allah, appointed me as a messenger. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr raziyallahu ta'ala anhu says, and I believe that. Yes, he didn't think for 30 seconds even. He said, and I do believe that. Because they were lifetime friends. So friends do not know one another. This will be amazing if we will say that Fahim does not know Nasim and Nasim does not know Fahim. Or Hewad does not know him. Or he does not know Hewad. Yes, they know one another from head to toe. Yes, well, I don't go ahead, but anyhow. Huh? I don't go to the red zone, but anyhow. Yes. I use this word metaphorically. Yes, that means you know one another from childhood, when you were in school. And still you are friends, so you know one another very well. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, he says that whenever I presented Islam to anyone, for a while he thought of that what is this? But he said, except Abu Bakr. He never thought for a second. I said that I received the message. Archangel Jibreel came to me. Allah has appointed me as his prophet. So Abu Bakr said, and I believe that. Got it? Now, in the beginning, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used to convey the message to individuals, going to one guy somewhere, to another one somewhere. For 3 years he was working like that. Got it? And as we said, that Abu Bakr was helping him in this regard. So when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam approached the people concerned, they were already convinced by Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala an. So they said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. So as I mentioned the name, Usman, Zubair, Abdurrahman ibn Auf, Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, and Talha ibn Ubaidillah, they accepted Islam. But when the ayah of Surah Hijr, ayah number 12, Surah Hijr, when it came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is 12, not 12. Let me find out. Maybe the number is written wrong.
What's the ayah?
Fasda' bima tu'mar.
The end of the surah.
End of the surah, yes. So the number is written wrong. That's ayah number 94. Yes?
Yes.
So, where Allah said, ayah number 94, Fasda' bima tu'mar. Look, in Arabic, there is one word, suda'. What? Suda' for headache. But that headache which is almost breaking your skull. So that's called suda'. And suda'a yasda'u, breakage of glass. That's called breakage of glass. When the glass is broken, it is not getting together then. Got it? You can put LP, but still the crack will be seen there. Yes? Got it? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Fasda', keeping in view the crack. Fasda' bima tu'mar, even though technical meaning is Fasda' bima tu'mar, proclaim openly. Proclaim openly what you have been ordered, but proclaim openly, keeping in view that crack concept of glass means just make it in black and white, no gray area, no loophole. Separate right from wrong. Separate right from wrong. Clear cut message. What? Clear cut message. Fasda bima tomar. So when this ayah came, then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was giving message openly. And when he started the message openly to general public, therefrom the harming, the torture, the teasing, that started. Got it? Once in Baitullah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was there. And mushrikeen, they jumped on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, yes, he choked him with his cloak. Got it? So Abu Bakr was not there, but somebody told him, they take care of your friend, what is going on? He said, what? He said, in Baitullah. So he rushed to Baitullah. And he came and he pushed the people. And he showed his attitude to them. And he said, أَتَقْتُلُونَ رَجُلًا أَن يَقُولَ رَبِّيَ اللَّهُ وَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. Surah Hamim al-Mu'min. That is actually the ayah where the Rajul Mu'min. What? وَقَالَ رَجُلٌ مُؤْمِنٌ مِنْ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ. He was from Aqbat, from Coptics. But he believed in Musa secretly. So when Pharaoh was belying Musa alayhi salatu wasalam and plotting to assassinate him, so this man stood up. And he said, أَتَقْتُلْنُ رَجُلًا. You people are going to kill a man. أَن يَقُولَ رَبِّيَ اللَّهِ لِأَجْلِ أَن يَقُولَ رَبِّيَ اللَّهِ. What is his crime? His only crime is that he said, my Lord is Allah. This is a crime to be killed for. Got it? So Abu Bakr, he recited that ayah to these mushrikeen in Makkah. أَتَقْتُلُ رَجُلًا أَن يَقُولَ رَبِّيَ اللَّهِ. You are going to kill a man only for this, that he said, my Lord is Allah. This is a crime. Got it? So the Quraysh, they left the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and they jumped on Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala an. And they beat him to such an extent that he was bleeding. But in such like situation, still he was saying, take care of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Nobody may touch him. And then his tribemen, they got informed. They came and they saved him. And Sayyidah Aisha says that Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala was beaten to such an extent that when we were putting a hand on any part of his head, so the hair was coming out. The hair what? Coming out. And in that he was half painted, but still when he was opening his eyes, so the first thing he was asking, he was saying, but how is Rasulullah? He is safe? We said, yes, he is safe. Now Sahaba Kiram Rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, when they were getting tortured by the people of Makkah to a great extent, so Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam told them that anyone who can, he should migrate to Abyssinia. Because the Christian king of Abyssinia, I heard that he is a kind man. And those who are looking for shelter there, he shelters them. So you people should go there. So for the first time, 11 men and 4 women, they migrated to Abyssinia. And second time, 83 men and 17 women, they migrated. Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he also departed to migrate to Abyssinia. So he was going through Yemen. So then Qara, that is a tribe. The tribe name is Qara. It's the chief. His name is Ibn Daghina. So we have mentioned this story before. Ibn Daghina asked him, Abu Bakr, where? He said that you people made our life miserable. We are leaving Mecca. So Ibn Daghina says, if a man like you will leave Mecca, what will remain there in Mecca then? Because you are a man who is known for his qualities. And he mentioned the same 5 qualities which Sayyidah Khadija had mentioned for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam at the time of first wahi. Got it? So now, what happened? Ibn Daghina brought him back. He said, I will not let you go. So he brought him back. And he said that I have sheltered Abu Bakr. If somebody will touch him, then I will handle him. So he had a big tribe. So then when the tribe of Abu Bakr and Ibn Daghina tribe, they will give support to someone so people will not torture him too much. Got it? But Ibn Daghina, he said to Abu Bakr that if you can do me a favor, he said what? That I know you are a Muslim and you believed in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You people are worshipping one God. So if you can do that ibadah at home, not in Baytullah. Got it? Because they have a reservation. Said, what is that reservation? He said that when you are standing there and you are praying, the way you are doing your ibadah and the way you recite Quran, you have not noticed. But some people, they are crying at that time. So they say that our women and our youth, they are getting influenced by the ibadah of Abu Bakr. So at that time in the beginning, think about the ibadah Abu Bakr, that what level of ibadah he was doing. So Abu Bakr Radhiyallahu Ta'ala anhu, outside his house, he made a place, he was doing ibadah there. In the entrance of his house. But still people were passing by and they were standing, and some of them, even they were getting fainted with his qiraat. So the Quraysh chiefs, they came to Ibn Daghina and they said that Abu Bakr has broken the promise because he is not doing his ibadah inside the house. He is doing it outside the house. Got it? Yeah. And they said to Ibn Daghina that we cannot break a treaty with you because we have given you a word. So it means that they were afraid of him. That's why we are complaining to you. So Ibn Daghina, he came and he said, Abu Bakr, they have a reservation about this place. Even though that's the entrance of your house. But they say, inside the house, so nobody may observe him and nobody may listen to his qira'at. Got it? So Abu Bakr said that Ibn Daghina, thank you a lot. You helped me and supported me a lot. I cannot do it. And from tomorrow, I am going back to Baytullah. Yes? So you can take back your shelter. Got it? Jamil bint Harb. Who? Jamil. This was the real sister of Abu Sufyan, Raziyallahu Ta'ala an. And she was the wife of Abu Lahab, the uncle of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And she is the one, Quran has titled her as, say loud, Hammalatul Hatab, that she is Hammalatul Hatab, the one who used to bring the big thorn from the nearby mountains and spread it in the path of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Once she had in her hand some pebbles and sand, coming towards Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to throw it on his face, to show her anger and dislikeness. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was sitting there, Abu Bakr was there. She came and she said to Abu Bakr, "Where is Muhammad?" Yes, Abu Bakr said, "Where he is." Yes, where? He is. Got it? So she said that she is doing some poetry and she is abusing our gods. Yes. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr said, "By God, he is not saying poetry." She was referring to Quran, that is poetry. Got it? So anyhow, she turned around and went back. Abu Bakr asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Rasulullah, she asked me, she didn't see you. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, فَأَغْشَيْنَاهُمْ فَهُمْ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ. When Allah wants, so He put an invisible curtain in between my enemies and me, so they cannot see me then. So furthermore, inshallah. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqihi